Hello everybody, thanks for coming back to my channel. So today's video, clearly I have no makeup on right now. I want to do my makeup and I have kind of a lot-ish of BH Cosmetics products. They're like probably my favorite drugstore brand by far, besides like ColourPop. Those two are like my favorite. I have a ton of eyeshadow palettes by BH Cosmetics and the quality is just spot on. So I want to show you that quality. I have the concealer by them as well, so just two different shades. But I wanted to use that today. So anyway, if you want to see the look that I create with a few BH Cosmetics products, then just keep watching. Okay, so I'm going to start off by priming my eyes with my good old NYX Cosmetics. This is what I use on the daily. It's the best eyeshadow primer in my opinion. Whenever I don't use this, I feel like my eyeshadow primer does not come out as good. I do have to set it, but that's besides the point. Should I zoom you in? A little bit? Just a little bit, because sometimes when I zoom you in, I forget that I'm zoomed in. I'm like, hey, look at my eyeshadow. Yeah, it's that type of morning. I have my coffee here, and I feel like I need like 5 cups this morning, because I'm a little bit like, what? Crazy times, crazy times. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and slap this on, and I'll probably cut this out, honestly. So I'll be back when I have my eyeshadow primer on. Okay, my eyeshadow primer is on, as you can see, and I set it with a just like cream colored shadow. Take another sip of coffee, or 5 sips. And I just want to show you what I'm working with powder products wise. First and foremost, this is one of the newest eyeshadow palettes that I got from BH Cosmetics. It's the Romantic Nomad. The names are just the romantic palette I get, but why Nomad? Anyway, pretty background, and it does match what's inside for the most part. The pans are rather small. My brush almost like doesn't really fit in it, because if you get the gist. I'm not going to be using this today, but it is very pretty. I've used it like 3-4 times. Very nice quality. You know, it performs the same as the other BH formula. I have the Glowing in Grease palette. This is a blush palette, a face palette. Absolutely love this. Great quality. I have the Weekend Festival. Also not going to be using this today, but I have used this, oh my gosh, so many times. Look at it. Look at the quality of those colors. They're just stunning. I might use some of the mattes in here. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I also have this BH Cosmetics highlighter palette, the Blacklight one. I've had this like forever. I won a Stevie Cakes giveaway, and this was in it along with some other BH Cosmetics products, which is probably why I'm into them, but I might use this today. This is not pan for me. This kind of cracked for some reason. Really good. They're kind of like duochrome-y, like holographic type of highlighters. Really, really like this palette. I don't use it enough because the colors are just not really that wearable for an everyday basis. But the Grand palette, my favorite palette that I have in my collection probably, besides the Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina palette and the Tati palette. Those are probably my top 3. Anyway, it's the Zodiac palette. I think this is the second version of this. There's a warm tone one, and there's a crystal Zodiac one. This one is so gorgeous, you guys. Just wait until you see like the type of look that I come up with. Look at how pretty it is. Oh my god, I've hit pan, as you can see. I better get this video going because I haven't even started my look yet. But yeah, I'll walk you through what I do, and I hope you guys enjoy. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so to start, what do I even want to do? I'm going to be wearing this like bright yellow t-shirt. Like, honestly, I put on a bra today for this video. That's the mood that we're in. So, I kind of want to go with, I mean, I've done a look with, I've used this shadow so many times, you can kind of see the dent in it. I'm going to use that, and I'm going to see what I come up with. But I'm going to start by putting this in my crease. Great, it's a great transition color, that's what I meant. So, I'm gonna be sad when this is gone, honestly. Alright, let's see if I can put this mirror here. Oh my god, so I'm at my parents' house, right? And, because I cannot stand another, like, couple days in my apartment. It gets pretty lonely there. I feel for all the people that are alone right now. It's not fun. My brother is in that position, and I feel really bad for him. But anyway, I'm at my parents' house, so I'm not in my regular setup with my regular vanity and all that stuff. So I'm gonna be here for probably a month, I want to say, which is kind of unfortunate. I do like living on my own, but when there's absolutely nothing to do, I don't like it that much. So as you can see, this is a very like light neutral brown, or tan rather, I want to say. It is a really nice transition shade, and you can see how like easily this is blending out. I mean, that was like 5 strokes back and forth. I mean, like a lot of mini ones too, but look at the color payoff. I love this brand so much. I will definitely be looking out for whatever they come up with. Do you guys remember? I think they were the brand that like came out with all the little Zodiac palettes, and I always thought those were like kind of dumb, especially when you have this palette. Like, I don't know, I just didn't understand that one. I hope you guys have coffee while you're watching me, because I need some company while I do my makeup, that's for sure. Let's just blend this out a little bit more, because towards the edges with any of my shadows it gets a little rocky, but okay, and I think let's just go with, oh, actually that comes across as purple, so I'm gonna use this. I'm probably just gonna mix these two together right there. I was gonna use this green, but that kind of gets muddy with this one, so I'm gonna mix these two together, and this one comes off more purple, so I definitely don't want a purple look today. I'm just using the same brush, and this is going in my outer V area. I'm going to talk a little bit about my situation, not really a lot because it's not something to brag about really, I guess, but I in the beginning of March, mid-March, got a new job, so that's really exciting. I'm going to be working at Banana Republic, and I don't know when I'm starting, so cheers to that. But I do feel pretty secure with that job. It's just a matter of like when I start. I say I feel secure because my new manager put me in the system as a employee, so that kind of makes me feel really good. But I like literally can't wait to start. I mean, now more than ever, obviously, but just with my past job, I was not very happy, so that kind of makes me more excited to have a new start. Okay, I love the combo of these colors. And then we're gonna put that green on top of it. And it just becomes like this really nice, like warm, like easy look. I'm gonna blend this out because it does look a little bit wonky, like right there. Just wipe off the color from yesterday. And if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you totally should. I post looks every day now, which has been awesome. Hopefully you guys like that. I've ironically been using this palette a lot. I just absolutely love BH Cosmetics as a brand. They're really cool. Alright, so now I have a flat shader brush and we're going to go in with Aquarius. Aquarius? That was weird. Can you guys see what just happened there? That is incredible. Obviously I'm gonna blend that out, but I love it, especially with this shirt. I feel like this was a really good choice, if I don't say so myself. We're gonna have to reapply that shade. Sometimes when I blend, I like lose shadow. Okay. It's pretty good. We're gonna reapply like I said. And then we're gonna swipe away. There is some fallout to this palette, but I really do not care. Another sip of coffee, just keep this going. We're gonna go to the face next. I'm gonna try to keep this on a drugstore level, I guess. So whatever I have left in my NYX High Glass Primer, I just repurchased this through a Instagrammer who was giving it away. So that was kind of cool. It was great timing, actually. And I actually raved about this in my current favorites video, which that was my previous video, which I'll try to link below. Anyway, I mentioned that this is a really good dewy primer. It doesn't give you too much glow, but still enough glow that makes me feel good. We're just gonna use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus, the dewy version. I like it, but I don't know. I really have been loving my, what do you call it? It's a Fenty foundation, and it's the hydrating one, and I just repurchased that one. I finished an entire one of that. I absolutely love that foundation so much. I'm struggling with the color though, because the color that I had of it wasn't correct, and I don't know about the color that I repurchased, so we'll see on that. But this color works out pretty well for me. I'm going to use a brush. Did I bring a, oh, I did bring a blender. Yeah, I'm too lazy for a beauty blender, so we're doing a brush. And then maybe I'll go over it with the blender sponge. I don't know why I called it a blender. I mean, it pretty much is. I hate it when you blend too aggressively. Ugh. I'll have to fix that. Okay. And concealer time. So as I told you guys, I have the BH Pro Studio Total Coverage Concealer. These are great for under the eye is how I use them. I have two shades. For some reason I have 102 and 104, and I think 102 is the lighter one. That's what I usually use under the eye. Whoa. Whoa, that was a lot. There was an air bubble. Shoot. Well, that sucks. That was a ton of concealer. Oh god. Pray for me. Holy shit. It looks so intense on the camera. Oh my god. Maybe I should just press that in with this and then just see how, oh god, this looks awful. It definitely helped with lighting up though, that's for sure. Oh, it still looks really bad. Alright, the Beauty Blender I think saved the day. Hooray! Yeah, that looks fine to me. Keeping it with the drugstore theme, we're going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me powder. It actually might be a full face of, I think it will be full face of, what do you call it, drugstore products. That's pretty cool. Alright, everything came together in the end. We are okay in the end. Woo-hoo! This is the Essence Dark Brown Liner, my favorite. As you can see, it just glides on, and I am, trying to use it up. I love it, and I will definitely repurchase it. It's Essence, so it's only like, less than $5. I'm gonna quick do my brows, and then we'll come back for the rest of the face. Alright, real quick for brows, I just used the Makeup Revolution. This is my holy grail besides the L'Oreal one, and it is drugstore, so I just kept with that drugstore theme. Hold on, I need another sip of coffee. Keep it rolling. So first we're going to go into glowing in grease. We're going to use just a mixture of all three. Let's just be honest here. These are very pigmented, but they're great. The middle one is very bright. This one is very neutral. Bright, neutral, and like darker. But they are really, really great. We're tapping off that excess. Oh, I am feeling a little cakey. I wish I had setting spray. I think it was that concealer that really did a number. That stupid air bubble really messed me up. Alright, if you think you go ham with blush, I mean, this actually doesn't, looks a little bit clown-like. I was gonna say it doesn't look that bad when you're like, looking at a camera, but just blend it out. Okay, I mean, that's fine for me. I don't really care all too much. I love blush. Okay, now I'm going to use, oh god, which one do I use? I think I'm gonna go with the, maybe I'll mix these two. These are so freaking intense that, like, you have to be so careful. Also a very powdery palette. I'm taking my Makeup Forever, my favorite highlighter brush. A little scared. Tap, 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 tap. Okay. There she is. Oh yeah. She came to play. Whoa. Love it though. I'll blend it out, but and we're gonna put some on the inner corner. That's my favorite thing to do. Heyo. Just drag it slightly up. And I also want to put, I almost forgot bronzer and mascara, so let's do that. For bronzer, I'm going to use the drugstore e.l.f. bronzer. This is the cream bronzer that I absolutely love. I have my e.l.f. stippling brush. I have used a full one of these up, just this side, and then I won it in a giveaway, so that was cool. I think I've won like 2 giveaways before. Fun fact. And since we're keeping with the drugstore theme, we're going to go ahead and use the Makeup Revolution and Sofx in the shade Syrup. Okay, so this is the finished look. I really hope you guys like it. Just a typical, like, my kind of look. And again, it's 100% drugstore. It's kind of crazy that, like, this is probably under $100, all of this. Pretty good, if I don't say so myself. So yeah, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos that like kind of focus on a brand, definitely let me know. And that's about it for me. I'll see you in my next video. Bye everyone.